Lucy with Quaint Rose Needle Arts. And this is my 8th Flosstube, I think. And today is February the 1st, so happy February. It's my favorite month because it's my birthday month. Well, actually it's not my favorite month. I much prefer the months in fall, but I mean, I guess it's my favorite winter month because I don't like winter. Not that it matters much because I live in Texas, but anyway, I just want to start off with saying welcome to all my new subscribers, and really I'm just I'm really blown away by the response to Amelia's bird. I was not expecting really anyone to stitch her, much less people stitching her and finishing her, and all of the just amazing starts I've seen of her on Instagram. I've loved seeing all of it so much, and I just thank y'all so much for for loving her. I'm so happy that y'all liked her, and yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for that. I just wasn't expecting that at all, so it was really, really amazing to have so many people starting her and stitching her. And I've seen two people that I know that I've seen finish it on Instagram, and I should have asked them if I could show their finishes on here, and I'll ask them. I'll just mention who finished. So the first person I saw finish it was Ellen Reed, Elle Poo is Here on Instagram, and Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour on Flosstube, which I've been watching her since she started her Flosstube channel, so I was like, oh my gosh, I was very excited to see her stitch and finish my bird for her angsty bird wall. I won't show that picture on my Flosstube, but if you want to see her angsty bird finish, you can look at her Instagram and see it because it's good. So I'll ask her if I can show a picture of her finish on my Flosstube. I'm sure she won't mind, but I mean she might, so I'm gonna ask her. And she did a conversion from DMC to Leo and Roxy floss, which is dyed in Canada, and it is beautiful. She's from Canada, but it's a beautiful conversion. And so and I'll show a picture of those flosses too, because you can get that thread conversion on Evertote, www.evertote.ca website, and there is a conversion from Amelia to Leo and Roxy floss, and it is beautiful, stunning. I love the colors. They look so bright and vibrant. They're beautiful. And then April Heirlooms, she finished and fully finished her bird, so I'll ask her if I can show a picture of it. And yeah, she did it in the clock from Hobby Lobby, which I'm going to yeah, I'll show you. Well, I can't show you how to take the back off because I can't get the back off, but she did ask how I got the back off, and my husband got the back off, but it's just got two little silver things that you squeeze, and I'll show you in a minute. But I want to extremely thank Kim, the Contented Stitcher on Flosstube, or K Goldman 63 on Instagram. She immediately started a sale for my bird right after I posted it, and I just want to thank her so much for, like, I'm pretty sure, you know, she's like the reason that I got spread so fast and it took off like it did, and I just want to thank you so much, Kim. Like, I'm so thankful for you sharing that. It's helped me so much in growing my business already, and I just thank you so much for doing that. And she started it too, and you can see her start on Instagram. And a lot of you have started it on Fox and Rabbit's fabrics, which I've loved seeing all the different colors y'all chose to use. And I've seen someone stitching it on Ada, which is also really cool to see, that you can stitch it on anything. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you. Sorry if you hear my kids rustling around. So this, I forgot to mention whenever I revealed her, that this is from Hobby Lobby. It's a clock. It's just like something they always have on their clock aisle. And you can get it when it's 40% off, I think. I don't know if they're 50% off or not. Maybe they are, but 40% off at least. And, got some fabric sticking out. Let's see if I can show you. You see these right here. You squeeze that, and there's 3 of them, and then this part just slides out. And then you just put, they're easy to put back in. I could put them back in myself. I couldn't get them out. My husband did do it for me. But in case you haven't seen, wow. Oof. Wow. Bad glare today. The bird that I love so much, and I'm so glad that so many of you have loved. Mary Amelia with the clock from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure what April stitched hers on. I guess 40 count. I'll have to look that up and see. Mine is stitched on 40 count, so it fits in this perfectly. Obviously, if you stitch it on different counts, it might not fit in that, but there's all kinds of ways you could finish yours. Is that all I wanted to say about that? I'm horrible about remembering what I wanted to say. I need to remember to slow down and just think a little. Okay, so I should have known I was gonna do this. I didn't. Wow, now I can't find my book. I didn't finish talking about Mary Amelia. And what in the world? We were talking about her name, her last name, because the first letter of her last name is so, what am I trying to say? The threads were gone in a lot of it. And it looks like a C, how it is now, but I know that it probably couldn't have been a C because that name doesn't seem to really exist. C-W-Y-E-R. So I think collectively pretty much everyone, and a lot of people have suggested to me, and I do think now too, that it is a G and not a C. A few people have even found a Mary Amelia. How would you say that? Would you say it? I'm not good at words. Would you say it Guire? What would you say? I don't know. Wording is not my strong point, but however you would say that, I think that is probably it. It does now. When I look at it, all I can see is that it probably was a G. But a few people have found a Mary Amelia with the last name G-W-Y-E-R on Ancestry.com, born in New York in 1845. So I thought that was cool, and maybe, I mean, that's probably what her last name was. And some of y'all have known people with that last name. So it's not like it's the other one, which seems non-existent almost. So I think that might be it. So thank y'all everyone for giving me suggestions, and even some of you who looked it up for me. Like, thank you for doing that. That's so nice. So nice of you to do. And I really liked having that information. And I also quickly wanted to say, as something else I forgot to say, was I've seen so many of some of my favorite floss tubers showing Mary Amelia's bird on their floss tubes, and oh my goodness, like, I'm not even expecting to see her, and I'm just sitting there watching it, and they say something about it, and I'm just like, like, that's so cool. Like, thank you for showing her on your floss tubes. Thank you so much. because Brenda and Laura showed her and said so many nice things about her and my chart, and I was super excited to see that. Bryn and Karen, oh my goodness, Fox and Rabbit, why can I not say her name? They showed it on their last Flosstube, and I was so excited to see, and several other Flosstubers that I love to watch have shown it, and thank y'all so much, so much. I love seeing those. I'm very thankful for anyone who shouts her out on their Flosstube. It helps too in growing my media outreach, I guess. So thank you so much for doing that. And yeah, sorry for having to insert something else in the video and another one of my videos because I can't remember everything I'm trying to say now. Hopefully that was it. Hopefully. But anyway, just thank you everyone so much for everything, and also thank you for all the comments. I don't think I said thank you for that. There's so many things, there's so many thank yous that need to be said, and trust me, are always felt by me. Even if I miss a comment or anything like that, just know that I'm so thankful for every single one of them, always. So thank you. I hope that is everything I wanted to say about it. And so I'll add pictures of the Leo and Roxy floss, oh my word, floss conversion. I'll put a picture of it because it's really pretty, and you can go check that out if you want to stitch yours in Leo and Roxy floss. Maybe if you've never tried it, you want to try it on something small. Okay. So I started a few things. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I've started a few things recently. I've mostly been working on a model for the last 2 weeks. Well, I guess for the last week. And I went to my first ever LNS Needlework store, and it was so fun, so exciting. I went to the Stitch Niche, is that how you say it, Niche, in Texas, Arlington, Texas. It's the first time I've ever been in an actual needlework store. I've been into some needlepoint stores, but apparently they don't sell the same kind of thing. Yeah. So, that was super exciting. I went to find colors for a model for a project I'm working on for a reproduction, and they had exactly what I wanted. So I guess I'll just go ahead and show you the reproduction that I'm working on since I'm talking about it. I have shown the antique in a past video if you want to go look for that. Not sure which one it was. Maybe like 5, Flosstube number 5 maybe. Okay, so the colors are so pretty. I feel like it's dark in here. It's, oops, sorry. It's really cloudy outside today. Let's see here. So I'm working on a new reproduction. Oh, let me see here. Okay. So if you've seen the antique, it has 2 birds and a big golden angel in the middle. So far I've gotten most of the flowers. Is that even clearing up? I've gotten most of the flowers done. All these on the top are done. I still have some more to do in the bottom, and the whole border's done. It's really small on 40 count. This is 40 count rustic drab. Great. Rustic drab by XG Design. I feel like it may be even smaller. It's super tight, but it might not be. So I'm charting it with the gentle art threads because there's so much uneven fading in the antique that I just thought that would give it a nice antique look. So here are the gentle art colors. There are quite a bit of colors. Wow, they look really bright in the camera. There's some blues, there's really, really pink, brown, gold, yellow, lots of pretty colors. So the flowers in the border are stitched in cotton. They're stitched in the cotton, that's better. Gentle arts. And then the two birds and the angel are stitched in silk, and the antique is stitched, the flowers in the border are stitched in wool. And I think it's silk that the other stuff is stitched in. It's really shiny and a whole lot finer. So I picked out some dinky dyes. Wow, they're really blowing out. They're not that bright. But, so the golds here are for the angel. Oh. Angel, skin, dress, gown, and hair. And these three are for one bird. I love this color, emerald green. Oh, it's so pretty. And this color I also love. It's called red dust. And then another bird is like, the other bird is like these colors. Silk. Beautiful. So I haven't started those because I wanted to show you these beautiful, beautiful colors before I screwed up the skeins, because I love how they are all twisted. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 7 dinky dyes and quite a few gentle arts. I'll also have a DMC version of this. But yeah, so that's the progress I have on it so far. I don't know if I could show you how pretty this looks. See if it clears up. I love stitching flowers so much. I love floral, and the border is really kind of unique, I think. So I'm horribly attracted to things that are, well, like falling apart. There's so much disintegration on that one that there's no age or date, but it's obviously just so old it's falling apart. There's a ton of disintegration in the threads. There's holes all in it where it was nailed to whatever it was framed in originally. I don't know. I didn't get it in the frame. But I love it. It's beautiful. The ladies there love to see the antique. It was fun. I had a great time visiting, and I'll show you my haul from there. So I'm going to show you my other new start, because this one I could not wait to start. I got this from Victoria and Rose Needle Arts because they had some fabric that I needed. So I also went ahead and picked up a few charts, and one of them has been on my wish list. It's Heaven Is My Hope. It's Old by the Scarlet Letter. Is it the Scarlet Letter? Yeah, I love the Scarlet Letter. I'm really into the Scarlet Letter and Hands Across the Sea right now, apparently. But that's what it looks like. It's like an actual picture, like that kind of old. I love these kind of old charts with the like hand-drawn things and the brown paper. So fun. So fun. The inside chart is not old. It's clearly visible. It's a good chart. It's massive. It's huge. It's like a map, but it's good. So I'm absolutely squeezing this onto a piece of fabric because I didn't have quite a big enough piece, and I literally could not wait to start it. So this is the top right corner. No, left corner. Yeah. And I only have a 1.5 inch border at the top. I'm really squeezing it on, but I really wanted to start it. So that's all I've gotten, just this corner of the border, and then I started in on some of these things. Now this strawberry here is queen stitches. Let me see if I can. This strawberry right here is queen stitches, and I love doing different specialty stitches. They are so fun to me. I don't know if you can see that, but they're so pretty. Anyway, I love the colors in this. I love the strawberry field. Excuse me. The strawberry field and the castle and the pinks and really everything about it. And I couldn't wait to start it. And I can't wait to work on it again. It's been like a week since I've worked on it, and it makes me kind of sad. And this is 40 Count Mayflower by Fox and Rabbit. It's got some pretty, just light modeling and just kind of dirty looking, and I love this color. I need to get some more of this color. And I'm just stitching it, and it's called for DMC. And yeah, I couldn't wait to start that. I love it. I want to stitch on it badly, but I also want to finish my model. Okay, and then I think I've worked on this since I showed it to you. It is Rose Ada Featherstone by Hands Across the Sea. This one. And yeah, I don't think I've shown it to you. It's not out of the Q Snap, but this is really all I have done anyway. Just the middle tree with the very colorful fruit and the little peacock. And last thing I stitched was this big tree over here, that one, and just bring the border around and some of her name. So it's been I guess it's been 2 weeks since I stitched on this. And I have a little bit more of the border, but it's covered up in there. Yeah, and a little bit more of her name. So I've had a lot of fun with this one. It's I bought the kit from Hobby House Needlework. So yeah, Hobby House Needlework. No, Hobby House. What is it? Why can't I? Yeah, Hobby House Needleworks. I didn't think that sounded right, but that is it. The store, Hobby House Needleworks, and I bought the DMC with a 40 count antique lace, I think, by Seraphim, and it's pretty. It's a pretty color. It's slightly green, I think, but it's pretty. So I worked on that, and then I stitched Mary Amelia, and finished her. And I loved stitching her, but you've seen her. Okay, let me see. Okay, the last thing that I worked on, no, that's the last thing I worked on was Heaven Is My Help. The thing before that I worked on was Jane Hopkins for a little bit, by Hands Across the Sea. Flowers, flowers, flowers. All the flowers. So before I put this one away, I wanted to finish the big blue flower. Can you see that? Oh, okay. I wanted to finish that big blue flower before I put her away, and I did get that. And a little bit of the leaves. So next, when I get her out again, I'll start on some of the pretty pink roses. And this is stitched on 40 count aged hazelnut by XG Design with DMC. And it's beautiful. I love it. I didn't want to put this away either. I'm really loving all of my whips right now, and not wanting to put any of them away. Oh, I forgot to grab my 25/7 project I've been working on. I'll have to go grab that in just a minute. well, I have to go grab that now. That is all my whips except for that one. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. It's just right over here. Oh. Okay. All right. Now, there's several floss tubers, and specifically Michelle Bendy Stitchy had been, I don't know if she's done it this year, but last year she was doing where she stitched on a project for 25 minutes every day until it was finished. And I decided I wanted to try that because I have this, my oldest whip, that I don't ever want to get out, but I do want to finish it. Just everything else is so, I guess, much prettier than it. Sounds, I don't know, I guess it's just how it is. I'm just drawn to everything else more. So, I'm actually going to take it out of the Q-snap real quick. I will find the picture from last week, the last 2 weeks, so that we can compare what 2 weeks progress looks like stitching on it for 25 minutes a day. And I have done it, I think I've done it pretty much every single day. I might have missed one day, but I think I missed 2 days, but I made up for it on the drive to Arlington. So here is my progress now. I'll hold it more over here so I can put up another picture of it and we can see the difference. We can try to see the difference that we've made here. Okay, so I can tell you what I've stitched since then. Maybe it'll quit blurring out. Wow, it's hard to hold. Floppy. Alright, where am I at? Okay. Well, let me see if I can do this. Okay, so I was right here at this elephant. This elephant is where I started. And so I added this building right here. And then these two, wow, this is pathetic. These two strips. I already had all the other sides, so I added this strip and that strip. I'm not sure why I'm not focusing here, but yeah. So I'm happy with the progress just because there's progress being made. I'm happy with that. This is on, I really can't remember, it's some kind of, maybe it's Ash Rose from XG Designs, it's something like that. And one of her cottons, Hunter's shoe, and it's like tealy colored. And yeah, so that's the progress I've made on that, which I'm pretty happy with considering the amount of time that I've spent on it. Just 25 minutes a day for, I'm pretty sure it's been 2 weeks. Maybe not quite 2 weeks. I started it, yeah, I started it on Sunday. I don't know the date. I know I started it on the Sunday after my last video, so yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. Okay, and that's all my whips. Yeah. I didn't get to work on Elizabeth Isles the last 2 weeks. She's the next one I'm gonna be bringing out. Yeah, because I really want to get back to her. I love stitching on her, and I love stitching with those Vicky Clayton silks. They are so nice, and I can't wait to get back to that. I'm really itching to get back to her. So I'll be pulling her out soon. So I guess now I can show you my haul. Ooh, dogs. My neighbors have huskies, and if you've ever heard them barking and howling, they sound like people. It's creepy sometimes because they have several of them. Okay, so I got from Victorian Rose this is it needle arts? I'm gonna have to add that, or if that's right, I won't add that, but I keep feeling like that's wrong, but I don't know. I got some 40 count light mocha from Zweigart because this will be good for a model that I'm gonna be doing, although I may find some way to carefully stain it a little bit, just give it a little bit of stain and old look for an antique. That would also be an easy way for other people to do if they wanted to use the same fabric I use. So I got a half a yard of it just to have some fabric because my fabric stash is quite non-existent. And then I got the Heaven Is My Hope chart from them, and I picked up this one from Heartstring Samplery. It was on sale there, and it's been on my wish list, so I went ahead and got it since it was on sale. And this one is the Mary Pearson sampler from the collection of the Sandy Historical Society Museum. So I really like it. I think it's really pretty. Is this a better picture of it? Is this a picture of the stitched, I think? The stitched model, and this is the picture of the original. But I've liked it ever since it came out, and I've always wanted to get it, so I'm happy I finally have it. And that's what I got from them a few weeks ago. And then at Stitch Niche, I got those Thinky dies and a few gentle arts, and I also got some 40 count linen by Needlework. It's just the color linen, and it's a really pretty color. I've never had it, and I had no idea it was this color. So going to a needlework store is really nice if you're trying to design. It's a really pretty color. Just when you see things online, it always comes like not even the same color it looks like, of course, because of the color differences and screens, but it's really pretty. So I got a big piece of that. I got it's a half a yard, but it also had another little piece stuck to it, and I figured I'd use it, so I got that. And I got this 46 count mocha by Needlework, which I love this color. This is like my favorite color in linen. I love things this color. So I'm not sure what I'll do with it, but I just love the color, and since I could see it in person, I wanted to get it. And then I got this. Let's take this out of the bag. I got this particular color, well, because I love it, Havana by Needlework. Of course, they're just like any other needlework store these days, low on fabric option and floss option, but I still found a lot that I wanted, and what I did decide to get were these. But I got this piece cut. This is 35 count Havana by Needlework, and I got it specifically for this because I've wanted to get this ever since it came out. The Dutch Sampler by Kathy Barrick, and I love this. I love everything about this, and I cannot wait to start it. It's got all my favorite things: birds, flowers, fruit. It's got a pear. It's got all my favorite things. So yes, I cannot wait to start it, and yeah. I wish I would have just went ahead and fully kitted it up with the NPI silk. I wish I would have. I decided to hold back and not do it, but now I really regret it, so I wish I would have. But I got that chart because they had the fabric there, and the fabric was beautiful, and they had the chart, and I was like, I have to do it. I've been wanting it. Okay, and then I picked up the Redbird sampler. I've also had this on my wish list, but since I saw it in person, and of course seeing like everyone on the planet stitching it, I had to get it because I love the little house with the flower arch. So cute. The Redbird Sampler by Brenda Gervais. And then, I'll check this out of the package so you can see it better. Some stickers over the front. What is this called? I had wanted this for spring, Miss McGuire's Garden by Pineberry Lane. And I just think that's so cute. Water and strawberries and stuff. So I picked that up too. And that is my haul. So yeah, that's really all I've been up to the last 2 weeks. Just stitching and being so amazed by the response to Mary Amelia's bird, and yeah, I may have some more updates about the bird in the future that I'll tell you about once they are set, finalized, and all that. And I guess really that's all I have to talk about today. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and my Etsy store is Quaint Rose Needle Arts. My Instagram is also Quaint Rose Needle Arts, and so if you want to follow me on those platforms to see any new charts that come out or follow my progress on Instagram, I'd appreciate that. And if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and maybe share with your friends, because I am still growing. Yeah, I'm still growing, new designer, and it's really fun. I love getting to stitch some of the things I'm reproducing and some of the things that I'm designing myself. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and thank you so much for purchasing the bird. Like, thank you everyone. Every time someone purchases on Etsy, the phone goes cha-ching, and my kids, it's hilarious, my kids have said it almost every time. I've even heard it's gone off at night, and I've heard my girls in their bedroom going cha-ching, and it's fun. We've had a lot of fun with it, and I just thank y'all so much. So I'll see you next time. Happy stitching, everyone.